Actress saves Lincoln. Can that be true? The Lincoln was Mary, widow of President Abraham Lincoln. The actress was the divine Sarah Bernhardt, internationally renowned for playing both male and female roles from Hamlet to Cleopatra. Actress Saves Lincoln is a diorama in the Strange Fates of Lincoln portable museum created by artist Susan Bercu. The exhibit is Sarah's account of the rescue on the ocean liner L'Amérique as it traveled from Paris to New York in October 1880. In My Double Life, the memoirs of Sarah Bernhardt, she describes walking one cold morning on the ship's deck. I met a lady dressed in black with a sad, resigned face. Suddenly, a wild billow dashed so violently against our boat that we were both thrown down. With the help of my maid and a sailor, we managed to prevent the poor woman from falling head first down the staircase. You might have been killed, madame, down that horrible staircase. Yes, she answered, but it was not God's will. Sarah introduced herself. Mary replied, I am the widow of President Lincoln. Sarah realized, I had just done this unhappy woman the only service that I ought not have done. I, an actor, prevented her from joining her beloved husband, who was assassinated by Booth, the actor. When L'Amérique docked in New York, Sarah Bernhardt was swarmed by fans and newspaper reporters. It was her first trip to America, where her sold-out performances would bring an astounding $6 million. In contrast, no one recognized the frail, white-haired former First Lady, who was met only by her grandnephew. This was her final journey from Europe, where she had lived peacefully, far away from the vicious, unfair pillaring by the American press and public. After years of rallying against her many tragedies and obstacles, Mary's indomitable spirit could no longer conquer her failing eyesight and crippled body. Mary returned to Springfield, where, when a vivacious and politically astute young woman, she married and made a home with Abraham Lincoln. Eddie, one of their 4 sons, would die there. By the time of Lincoln's assassination, their son Willie had died in the executive mansion. Mary was holding her husband's hand in the Ford's Theater when John Wilkes Booth's fatal bullet struck. He timed it for a laugh line in the play, Our American Cousin. After her son Tad succumbed to illness at age 18, Mary was inconsolable. Her only surviving son, Robert, unduly used his political clout to commit her to a mental institution. Despite being lucid and smart enough to secure lawyers who obtained her release and had her declared sane, Mary would never escape the label of crazy. Mary Lincoln died in Springfield on July 16, 1882, at the age of 63. There she joined her husband and their 3 sons in the Lincoln tomb. It was a sad ending for the First Lady, who still has not received her due for her accomplishments and contributions to our country. Some historians believe that Sarah Bernhardt fabricated the rescue. Indeed, a flamboyant self-mythologizer, her fantastic life began with her illegitimate birth to a Jewish courtesan in Paris. One of the first actors to make sound recordings and star in movies, she was also an accomplished sculptor. Sarah died at age 78 in 1923 in Paris. Actress Saves Lincoln strangely parallels the rescue of Mary's son Robert by the actor Edwin Booth, brother of the assassin John Wilkes Booth.